Hey, thanks for stopping in on this episode of Bladerunner Sharpening Before&After. A gentleman just brought a set of 6 steak knives from Le Goulle. It's French, and I watched a program on the telly the other day. I can't remember if it was how it's made or it was a discovery program or whatever it was, but they showed how they made these things. These little bee emblems or fly emblem, whatever it is, I can't remember what he said it actually was. They hand file those things, and everything is, even the rib there, the spine. Isn't that beautiful? The beautiful work on these things. Well, there's not really much I can do to them other than sharpen them. They're somewhat sharp now, but you know, you put them through a piece of paper, and the truth is in the pudding. It just okay. So we're just going to sharpen these up. And we're not going to do anything to them. We're not going to touch them. They're beautiful. He also had a set of these Vic Stewarts, which are made in China. And he says, yeah, I know they're not really that much of a quality knife, but they have sentimental value. So he says he wants me to sharpen them up and clean them up a little bit. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But we do have some issues with these. Now, we've got some bent tips here, nasty bent tips. I mean, that thing's curled all the way over. Somebody tried to sharpen our serrated up here, and they bent that up too. Most of them are in fairly decent shape, so we're just going to sharpen those up, clean up the handles a bit, and we will show you our results when we return. Hey, thanks for hanging in on this episode of Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. Those Le Goulle French steak knives I was showing you a little bit earlier, well, I did finish those up. As you know, there's 6 of them here. And I also wanted to mention that I watched a program on, I think I already said that earlier in the video, that I watched a program and they hand file all those little ornamentations, and they hand file all those little scroll work on the rib there. It's phenomenal how they make these things. The whole knife is made by hand. They just do an absolutely beautiful job. They did come out really nice and sharp, and I'm quite sure he'll be happy with them. Remember, that wouldn't even go through a regular piece of paper very quickly. Beautiful. Beautiful metal in those things. And then what I was going to show you a little bit earlier, what I did show you a little bit earlier, the main reason for this video is the bent tips on these Vic Stewart's made in China knives. Well, I finished those up also. I put some mineral oil on the handle, and boy, it soaked it right up, darkened them up really nice. I cleaned up the brass pins, handle pins on this, and of course I sharpened it all up. Now this one is a little bit different. A steak knife with serrations on it are really tough normally to do that. What I did was, instead of each individual serration being so deep and so pointy, I don't like these steak knives that have that. So what I try to do is round them just a little bit, so it's much easier to go. You don't grab hold of your stock, your meat, or whatever it is you're cutting. And that, you know what, is what makes the world go around here, Bladerunner Tool Sharpenings Before and After. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, give us a like and share our Facebook page, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, with Bladerunner, there's never a dull moment.